As a kickoff guy, a kicker, you need to have many weapons in your arsenal. One of the weapons that you need to really work on and perfect is the onside kick. It's often forgot about by a lot of kickers because it rarely happens. But when it does happen, it's ultra important because it's the difference between a win and a loss. If you get an onside kick at the end of the game, that gives your team a chance to win the game. So why not perfect something and give your team the best chance of recovering this onside kick? I want to talk for a second about a kick I saw Dallas kicker Brandon Aubrey do. That's really become probably my favorite onside kick, and I'll tell you the reasons why. So it was almost a spinner type kick where he laid the ball on the ground on its side. The ball was not sitting up in the air like you would do a normal kickoff. It was laying on its belly. And he kicked the extreme right side of the ball to create this counterclockwise spin on the ball. But what this spin did is it really created an impossible onside kick to recover. Here's the reason why. One of the goals of a kickoff team during an onside kick is to take out the frontline guys, the other team that may be able to recover the ball. Well, what this kick did is it took a long time for the ball to make it to the 10 yards, which gave our team, or his team, a longer time to take those frontline guys out to give the best chance of a recovery. So that's the first part of why this kick is so effective. The second reason is there's so much spin on the ball that when it does hit the opponents, it tends to ricochet off their hands or their body. And that creates it really creates chaos, which is what you want as an onside kick recovering team. You want to give your team a 50-50 chance of getting the ball. So this kick is extremely effective if you can perfect it. The third part about this kick is that you can really tell your team within 1 to 2 yards of where this ball is going to cross 10 yards. So you know exactly where to send your guys to take out the opponent's recovery team. And so you may have 2 or 3 guys taking out the guy who's supposed to recover the ball, and you can send 2 or 3 guys to actually recover the ball for your team. So it's a very reliable kick on direction. The spin makes it hard to catch, and the speed of it makes it interesting because it allows your guys to take out the front line of the other team. So as we watch this clip, watch how he kicks the ball, the extreme right tip of the ball to create this counterclockwise spin. See how long it takes for the ball to get to 10 yards. And then also, what happens when someone does touch it? Does it ricochet off? Does it not? So it's a very, very effective onside kick. But I also want to give my take on how to defend against this kick as an opposing coach. So one of the things that I think teams don't work on a lot is the details of special teams. So if you know the rules of special teams, if your team as the recovering team steps across this 10-yard line, the opposing team can't hit you until someone touches the ball. So that protects you from getting hit. So as a defending coach, if someone hit this kick against me, I would tell my frontline guys to step across the 10-yard mark so that you're protected from getting hit. Because if they hit you, it's a penalty on them and you get the ball. So that's the way to defend this. The hardest part about defending it, though, is not just not being able to get hit, but it's actually recovering the ball because there's so much spin on the ball. So that's the counter to this kick as a defending coach. But as an offensive coach, it's a huge weapon.